morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for today. We're going to do something a little bit different, and partly because this virtue that came up today, I am pretty sure we had just recently. So, as always, that's like a reminder to me that this is one maybe I still need to work on a little bit and maybe grow a little bit. So the word that came up for us today, the virtue that we're going to focus on for this day, is love. What a beautiful word. But today what we're going to do a little bit different is we're going to share with you the description that was put in the family cards of the virtues. So they're cards specifically designed for the family to use, and because it simplifies it just a little bit for younger people, but still a wonderful message. So let's read that description first, and then we'll talk about it. So love is caring for someone, wanting to be near them, and wanting to share with them. Love is the power of attraction. It is a special feeling that fills your heart. Loving people is treating them with special care and kindness because they mean so much to you. You can show love in a smile, a pleasant way of speaking, a thoughtful act, or a hug. Love is treating other people just as you would like them to treat you, with care and respect. Isn't that beautiful? And so we really appreciate the idea of this caring for someone, and with that caring, thoughtful attitude, and showing the respect and dignity. And isn't that what love is all about? And so whether it's a love for an individual, but when or something that we're doing, or a place, or whatever it might be, our love for, especially for our family members, for our children, and for our spouse or partner, and for those close to us, is something that we do have to give special attention to. That we have to continually be thinking about, to act in a way that demonstrates that. And if we're having a hard time with loving someone, as I would say, it's not that we don't love them maybe, but we're just not seeing them in the way that they truly are. And we're only seeing the part of them that is upsetting to us. So for instance, when our children are, not behaving the way that we would hope that they would, or when they have done something that is in opposite to our family virtues and values, we can look at them many times and feel pretty upset about it. And when that happens, it's good to take a pause and just remember, and I think this is an incredibly important question, how is our true selves seeing this person? How is the source of life seeing this person? How is the Creator seeing this person? And always, not almost, but always, the source of life, our inner self, our true self, really does see them with love and with affection. And so when they're misbehaving, the problem is not just the misbehavior, but it's possibly the way that we're seeing it. So what do I mean by that? Let's say they're doing something that's upsetting to us. They're being not listening, or they have this stubbornness, as we might say, right? And when we look at them with love, when we look at them from our true self, what we can see is not the stubbornness, but we can see their determination. We can see their persistence. We can see that they are individuals who have made up their mind about something, and they're honing in on it, right? And so can we hone in on our love for them? Yes, of course. And of course, we also want to get that cooperation. And so, but we cannot get the cooperation. We cannot get everyone on the same page unless we're willing to give up the negative thinking about them and remember that they're young people, they're still developing, and even with older and adults, they are who they are. They have their own personality and temperament and such. But if we cannot see them except for in a negative light, we will only get back negativity. And that's why the quote that comes from the Christian Holy Bible says that love is patient, it's kind, it bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. And so how do we help our children do that? Well, we have to demonstrate it to them first of all, right? They have to know that they're not walking on eggshells around us, trying to make sure that they please us in every way. We want them to have that kind of enthusiasm for life that sometimes goes overboard, right? And yet we can pull them back, and we can help them to balance their desires, and to balance their ability to work within the family and the value system of the family. And love allows us to do that. But when we refuse to have that, when we choose not to have that, when we choose to have those negative feelings, that energy also replicates itself, and we begin to see the fighting back from our kids, our partner, whoever it might be. We need to see others and cherish them with that gentle attitude and that tenderness that accepts them for who they are and appreciates them. And when we do that, we're going to see a lot of other better things. So a reminder to myself, because sometimes it's hard when someone irritates us, to remember to step back and think about, okay, well, how is this really being seen by the source of life? How is my inner being seeing this person? And so that's what we're going to work on and focus on this day. All right, so that's my thoughts today about this virtue of love. One of the most important virtues that we can have in a family, or in any, even in things that we're trying to do, tasks that we're trying to accomplish. If we do any task with any sort of negativity, and then it certainly doesn't have that feeling of loving kindness, right? So thank you very much for being here. It's been a great week, and I am looking forward to the weekend, of course, like everyone, I am sure. I have another grandchild coming down to visit us here in Florida, and I'm looking forward to that. And so until Saturday and Sunday, we'll be on Facebook. Monday, we'll be back here with a live. And I just ask that if these are helpful, if it's helpful to you to focus on a virtue on a daily basis, as it is for me, share this with others so that we can help others also just begin to focus on the good things about themselves and about those in their families. So thank you for being here, and until next time, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time.